Welcome to the Christian Success Show, the show that helps you achieve more success in every area of your life. I'm your host, Wes Young. Thank you for joining me today. The Christian Success Show is brought to you by Christian-Success.com. Visit Christian-Success.com to join the community and check out the special $7 deals designed to help you achieve big success in specific areas of your life. If you want personal help achieving more success, you can find out how to work with the top Christian life, success, and business coach and consultant at Christian-Success.com/coach. Now, let's get started with today's show. Today's show is Are You Overwhelmed and Unfocused? And this is something that most of us have to deal with, at least from time to time in the world today. The world is extremely busy. There's all kinds of things going on every day, all kinds of things trying to pull your attention away from what's important. So we all deal with being overwhelmed and unfocused at times. And you need to understand how important your focus is to achieving the success that you want in any and every area of your life. If you're not focused on what you need or what you want or what you're trying to achieve for your success, you're going to have a hard time reaching your success goals. So you need to stay focused. And with everything you have to do on a day-to-day basis, it's easy to get overwhelmed. So I'm going to help you on today's show figure out exactly how to deal with being overwhelmed and unfocused. And when you learn how to deal with these, it's going to help you come out of the problem if you're feeling overwhelmed or unfocused. These strategies are going to help you come out of that quicker and get back on track. So here's the answer for being overwhelmed and unfocused, and I'm going to put it in two different ways. Feel free to use either of the two ways because they're both basically the same thing. Prioritize and execute. What this means is figure out everything you have to do and figure out the most important thing and then execute on it, and then the next most important thing. Another way to look at this, and the way that I teach most of the time, is make a plan and take action. Basically, you make the plan like I teach in my success goal system. You make a detailed plan, you pick the next small step that needs to happen, and then you take action on it. So, either prioritize and execute or make a plan and take action. If you're feeling overwhelmed and unfocused or one or the other, then prioritize and execute or make a plan and take action. Action trumps everything else here. Action's going to help you get out of the feeling of overwhelm and going to help you take focus on what's important. Life throws all kinds of things at you. It's easy to get overwhelmed and unfocused. And when you get overwhelmed and unfocused, don't beat yourself up. That just makes it worse. Don't think that you failed in some way, because you haven't. Everybody gets overwhelmed and it draws them off of the focus where they need to be. It happens. All you can do is, when it does happen, is get out of it as quickly as you can. So don't blame yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Don't feel guilty about it. Just fix it. And you can. You've got control here. This is how most people live every day of their life. They're overwhelmed and they don't have any focus. And most people never change anything, so they continue to live their entire life this way. They might think about success every once in a while, but they don't do what they need to do to break out of the overwhelm and the unfocused. They don't prioritize things. They don't execute. They don't make a plan to get out of it, to find the success that they want. And they don't take action. You don't have to live this way. You don't have to live like everyone else. You don't have to live in a constant state of overwhelm and focus. You've got control here. Let's start with focus. What do you want? What is your vision? Do you have a vision for your life? Because vision is important. You've got to have a vision that you're working toward. When you have a clear vision of what you want, you can always go back to that, and it helps you focus on what's important. It brings your focus back to where it needs to be. So if you're feeling overwhelmed and unfocused, start with a vision. Write down a clear vision of where you want to be, what you want in the future. And that way you can always go back and look at that, and it's going to help you focus on what you need. Once you have a clear vision, then concentrate on taking the next step towards making that vision a reality. That's the prioritization and the making a plan part of this. Once you have that clear vision, you can focus on the next step that's going to bring you closer to that vision. Then make a plan. Prioritize, make a plan. What's the most important thing you can do right now? And then do it. Execute, take action. It really is that simple. And remember, you have control over all of these things. Success is within your control. Your vision's within your control. So, make the plan, prioritize, decide what's the most important thing to do right now, and then do it. And then, what's the next most important thing? Don't worry about the third or fourth or fifth most important thing. Worry about what the most important thing is right now and do it. And then once you've done that, once you've executed and taken action on that, then figure out what's the next most important thing. It will become clear to you as you work through your plan. Now, execute. Take action. Don't wait another minute. Focus on what's important and take action. I would suggest, if you're struggling with this, take out an index card or a Post-it note and write action and execution. And then post your index card or your sticky note somewhere where you can see it all the time. It simply needs to say action and execution. This is the answer. Action and execution defeats overwhelm every single time. Overwhelm only stays with you if you let it. If you keep worrying about it and keep worrying about everything and keep letting everything hold you down. Prioritize and then take action. Execute. I do want to point out something important. If the overwhelm won't go away, you do need to get help. And I'm talking about issues that I can't help you with or other consultants and coaches can't help you with. I'm talking about things, if you have true overwhelm that you can't win against or don't feel like you can, you do need to seek professional help. There are people who are trained to help you with these things. What I'm talking about here is the overwhelm that we all feel on a semi-regular basis. I'm not talking about depression or clinical things. So there is a difference there. I'm not a psychologist. I don't work in those fields. I work with people that don't have issues with overwhelm or depression where they need professional help. So there is a difference, and you need to recognize that. So, identify what triggers your overwhelm. When you get feeling overwhelmed, try to figure out exactly what caused it. And once you know what causes the feeling of overwhelm, you can work towards avoiding that situation in the future. That's a good strategy that most people don't even think about. Face what overwhelms you, make sure you understand it, and then organize and work towards not getting in that situation again. The solution for massive overwhelm is massive action. And I mentioned a couple times, you have control in this situation. Control is powerful. Once you understand that you have control, you can overcome this. You can fight the overwhelm and being unfocused. So, make a choice. You can stay overwhelmed and unfocused, or you can take control. And how do you take control? We've covered it on this show. You take control by prioritizing and executing, or making a plan and taking action. Whichever way sounds better to you, that's what you should use, because they both work the same way. Prioritize, make a plan, execute, and take action. This is how you fight being overwhelmed and unfocused. I want to sincerely thank you for joining me today. I know that you have plenty of options on how you spend your time, and it's an honor you're letting me help you achieve more success in your life. God bless you. Don't forget to check out the special $7 deals designed to help you achieve more success in specific areas of your life at Christian-success.com. If you want personal help achieving more success, you can find out how to work with the top Christian life, success, and business coach and consultant at Christian-success.com/coach. Have a blessed day.